Hey, what is up guys, it is me Flavio here, back with another Mafia City video, and in this video I'll try my best to give you a rough estimate of how much it costs to max out an account in Mafia City. Obviously the numbers can vary significantly based on how quickly you're trying to max out your account, since certain items can cost you 10 times the price if you want to buy them right away instead of waiting for them. So you'd want to take these figures mentioned in the video with a grain of salt. In case you're here just to know the amount, then it is a little over $1 million, so thanks for watching the video. But for those of you who want to know how I came up with that number, we're going to start off with some of the cheapest items and slowly work our way up to the most expensive ones. So let's get started. First off, we have the 7-liter avatars that give you extra stats. I'm not really sure how much they exactly cost, but I remember some of them being sold for $500 during the 4th anniversary event. So I think $500 is a good estimate, which would make the total cost of unlocking all 7 avatars $3,500. Then you have the SVIP 10 buff. You need a total of 317,000 SVIP points to get to this level. Since you get 9,000 SVIP points from the $100 SVIP pack, it'll cost you a little over $3,500 to get there. Then there are babe dresses. There are a total of 12 dresses in the game. However, some of these can be unlocked for very cheap during the 5-day purchase event, while the remaining cost between $500 to $1,000 each. So we'll assume that you need to unlock 8 dresses for $500 each, making the total cost of dresses $4,000. Then you have 16 Vigilante skins in the game that give you buffs. Each of these skins require 100 Vigilante skin fragments. You can get 7 of these fragments per $20 Vigilante skin pack. This makes the total cost of unlocking all Vigilante skins around $4,500. Then you have Godfather's equipment. We'll take a look at the Godfather coin cost later, since that's quite significant. However, as far as augmentation cards are concerned, you need a total of 910,000 augmentation cards to augment the Godfather's Watch to level 20. This means that it'll cost you $5,200 if you only buy the $20 augmentation card packs that give 3,500 cards each. Then there's the crew rank feature, which requires you to use Substance Z to unlock your crew rank. If we assume that you only do 1 upgrade per day to minimize the cost, it would cost you around 1.2 million Substance Z, which is about $6,000 if you only buy the $100 packs that give 20,000 Substance Z each. This is an extremely conservative estimate, since it'll take around 13,000 days to max out all 4 troop types if you only do 1 upgrade per day. So you definitely want to do more than 1 upgrade per day, which would significantly increase the actual cost. So the actual cost could easily be more than double this amount. However, it's extremely time consuming to calculate, so I just stuck with the conservative estimate. Then you have leader equipment. If you buy all of your equipment during the buy 2 get 1 free event, it should cost you $2,000 for the Massacre set, $1,200 each for Dominant, Warlord, and Supreme, and finally $2,400 for the Ultimate set. So the total cost would be $8,000 for the Ultimate set. Obviously, you can reduce the cost further by making Warlord the cheap way. However, most big spenders are not going to do that. Then you have Elite 6 buildings. Unfortunately, I do not have all the info for the building requirements up to Elite 6, so we're only going to consider the blueprints required to unlock Tier 12 troops. That is, the blueprints required to upgrade your mansion and 4 camps to Elite 6. Each of these buildings cost around 13,000 blueprints, and their total cost adds up to around 66,000. So if you buy the $100 blueprint packs that give 750 blueprints each, you'll have to spend around $8,800. Next up, you have Vigilante skins. In total, there are 23 purple Vigilantes and 45 golden Vigilantes. To keep things simple, we'll assume that all of these Vigilantes have a uniform cost, that is $117.5 to 5-star purple Vigilantes and $165 to 5-star golden Vigilantes. So in total, it would cost you around $10,000 to max out all Vigilantes to 5 stars in the game. Now again, this is a very conservative estimate, as we've ignored the cost of upgrading Vigilante skills here, which would probably be more than $10,000. We've only considered the cost of getting them to 5 stars here. Then you have augmentation cards required for leader equipment. You need a total of 500,000 augmentation cards to max out 1 legendary piece of equipment, so for 6 pieces you need around 3 million cards. This would cost you around $17,000 if you only buy the $20 augmentation card packs. If you're liking this video so far, then I would appreciate it if you scroll down and hit the like button, or if you're not liking it, then hit the dislike button, because both of those help the channel tremendously. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well if you like watching these type of videos. Okay, so let's continue. Next up we have Emblems. Here we assume you buy the $20 emblem packs a total of 896 times to get 28 golden bulker and biker emblems. For the remaining 28 emblems, we can safely assume that you get them from the emblem chests that come with this pack. This would end up costing you almost $18,000. Then we have the leader level, which gives you skill points to invest into your skill tree. The max leader level currently in the game is level 59, which requires a total of around 9.4 billion experience to reach. If you only buy the $5 experience packs that give 20 million experience each, it'll cost you around $23,000 to max out your leader level. Then you have the best roaster in the game, Poison Ivy. You need a total of 324 golden points to max out this roaster. If you only buy the $100 roadster packs that give around 1.2 golden points each, it'll cost you around $27,000 to unlock this roadster. Then there are babes. In total, you have 17 babes in this game that are not free. This is excluding the limited time babe Creature Queen, since it's impossible to get her now. It can cost up to $500 to unlock each babe depending upon how you unlock them. However, for this video, we'll assume that you can get each of them for $300, making the total cost $5,100. But that's not the end, as they also have skills that can be upgraded using jewelry cards. They have a total of 100 skills, however, some of these skills require fewer jewelry cards to max out, so we'll only consider the cost of 90 skills here. You need a little over 23,500 jewelry cards to max out each skill to level 7. If you can get 300 jewelry cards for $5, it should end up costing you a little more than $3,500 to max out all 90 skills. So in total for babes, you need to spend at least $40,000 to max them out. Then you have the Godfather's Watch. You need around 5 million Godfather coins to unlock the watch, and about 5.5 million coins to augment it to the max level. So in total, you'd need over 10 million Godfather coins to max out your watch, making the cost a little over $44,000 if you only buy the $50 packs that give 12,000 coins each. You need at least 10 max sets if you want to do well in the Global Vigilante Tournament. This is because you have to use 10 Vigilantes there. This means that it'll cost you $48,000 to max out all 10 sets, as it costs at least $800 to get a level 35 Vigilante equipment during the buy 2 get 1 free event. Then there are Hitman Services. Earlier, you needed around 11.8 million Hitman coins to max out all of your Hitman Services. However, recently they added the Godfather emblem page, which increases that a little. I don't know the exact cost of maxing out this page. However, I think it's safe to assume that it'll cost at least 1.2 million coins. So the total number of Hitman coins required to max out all of your Hitman Services now should be around 13 million. You can get 27,000 of these Hitman coins from $100 packs in the game. So in total, you'd need to spend a little over 48,000 to max out all of your Hitman Services. Then you have Vigilante Level. Again, you'd need 10 level 50 Vigilantes if you want to compete in the global tournament. You need around 1.1 billion Vigilante experience to get a Vigilante to level 50. This would mean that you need 11 billion experience to get 10 maxed out Vigilantes. If you buy the $100 Vigilante experience pack that give you 22 million experience each, you should be able to get 11 billion for just over $50,000. Then there's the SVIP Store. You need a little more than 28 million SVIP Store points to max out your store. Let's assume that one SVIP point is 5 store points. This again is an extremely conservative estimate, as at lower SVIP Store levels it's extremely difficult to get a 5x return. However, if we make this assumption, then it should cost us a little more than 5.6 million SVIP points to max out the store. This would cost us around $63,000 if we only bought the $100 SVIP packs that give 9,000 SVIP points each. Then you have turf effects. There are a total of 89 regular turf effects in the game currently and 29 combined turf effects. Turf effects normally cost anywhere between $200 to $500 if you buy them directly. If we assume that you can get the 89 turf effects for $200 each, it would cost you a total of $17,800 to get all of them. For the 29 combined turf effects, you need a total of 189 combined vouchers to max each of them out. If you buy the $100 packs that give 12 combined vouchers each, you'll have to spend over $45,000 to max all 29 of them. So turf skins would end up costing you another $63,000. Then there are combined ops, which are basically the same as turf skins when it comes to their cost. You have 110 regular ops and 39 combined ops. If you assume $200 to unlock each regular ops effect, you'll have to spend $22,000 to unlock them all, and then you'll have to spend another $61,000 to max out the star level of all 39 combined ops. So in total, ops would end up costing you $83,000. Then there are family businesses. Before the T12 update, you needed a little more than 68 million family gold to unlock all family businesses. However, unfortunately, I don't have the info about how much family gold you need to max out the new investments, but I think it's safe to assume that the new investments would cost you at least 32 million more family gold, making the total required family gold 100 million. If you only buy the $100 packs that give 75,000 family gold each, it would end up costing you a total of $133,000 to get all of this family gold. Then you have the family reputation levels, which you need to max out for all 4 families if you want to unlock all family businesses and also get some extra buffs. I don't know the exact cost of getting from Adoration to Adoration plus 5. However, if you follow the past trend, it should cost you 1.25 billion family reputation to unlock each of the 4 families, or 5 billion reputation to max out the reputation level of all 4 families. Even if you only buy the $5 packs that give 140,000 reputation each to max out your family reputation, you'd still have to spend at least $178,000 to get 5 billion reputation. However, there's also a cap on how much reputation you can get per day, which is around 3.3 million. So to get 5 billion reputation, you'd still need to wait over 1,500 days to get there after spending the $178,000. If you want to get there much faster, you'd have to buy the daily reputation limit increase items every day, which would increase your reputation limit all the way up to 8.3 million daily. And you'd still need around 600 days to max out the reputation level of all 4 families. Finally, you have turf skins. There are 68 turf skins right now in the game, excluding the Conqueror's Path skin. Each skin normally costs $1,500 to unlock immediately, and another $1,200 to max out its star level. So to max out 68 skins, you need to spend about $183,000 in total. If you add all of these numbers up, you get a total cost of over $1 million US. There are also a lot more areas in the game where you can spend which haven't been considered in this video. There is a plantation store which you need to max out to get buffs. There are special collection items that you can get from winning certain events. There are T11 and T12 skill upgrades at the Family Advancement Center for which you need to buy high-tech parts. You'd also want to train about 1 billion power, which could get quite expensive. You'd also have to fight multiple battles to win the Governors and Legendary sets, and also the Conqueror's Path and Las Vegas turf skins. You'd probably need a few billion power along with a ton of super raid orders to win all of those events. We also haven't considered the free items that you can get from events like Cumulative and Ultimate Purchase, which could reduce the cost quite a bit. However, I think that the cost of all of the items that we haven't considered so far would far exceed the benefits that you get from such events. So in my opinion, it's fair to assume that it'll cost you about $1 million to max out an account in Mafia City. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below and whether I've missed certain areas that you can spend on. Before I end this video, I'd like to thank all of my patrons for the support. If you want to support me, there's a link to my Patreon in the description below. So that's all I have for you guys in this video. I hope you guys found the video helpful. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and I will see y'all in the next one.